What did I do? Did I do it right? Yes. Okay. Now, I do not unmute this, right? I don't know why this is so high. Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to County Court 9. This is the plea docket. It's also if you have some kind of motion to approach on, and we'll be glad to help you out. I do have one docket lined up for today, and that's Julie Townsley. Also, my regular docket says that I'm going to do a plea on Mr. Fontenot. I did not find that. I'm going to see if I can find it now. All right, so let me ask, let me get everyone identified. Mr. Strickland, you're here for what case?
I'm here on Angelica Sosa. Hi, Judge. It's I talked to a lady yesterday, and she told me she was notating on the docket that we'd be here at 1:30 for a plea, and our paperwork is done. It's 662068.
All right, let me try to find that.
And Miss Sosa is
Mr. Engelke, how are you today?
I'm fine, Judge. I was supposed to be here this morning for Ashley Valenzuela. She has a felony pending.
She was here until noon, and she really wants to talk to you. Do you want us to bring you back tomorrow so you can talk to her in a breakout room?
I'll try and contact her. Was she in, my understanding is that she's incarcerated.
Well, we're aware that she has some other issues, but she really wanted to talk to you. So if you can come in about 11:30 tomorrow, that way it won't take very long. And it'll keep your client happy with you, right?
Right, I have an in-person case at 1:30.
At 1:30?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you come in at 11 or 11:30, we can put you in a breakout room with her.
Okay,
I sort of promised her, she sort of insisted on it, and I sort of promised her,
I
okay,
understand.
okay.
I'll be in touch with her.
We'll see you tomorrow. That's going to be the 13th, about 11:30.
11:30 be fine, Judge.
Okay, you got it. Thank you, Mr. Engelke.
Thank you,
See you
Judge.
tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Have a great afternoon.
I'll do my best.
All right, who else do I have? Mr. Acevedo, good afternoon. It's not morning anymore, is it?
Good afternoon, Judge. Could I get a breakout room with Mr. Fontenot, please?
Yes, sir. I'll go
Thank
ahead
you.
and get you in a breakout room. And your client's name was what again?
It's Ray Fontenot. He's on the Zoom.
All right. Oh, yeah, Mr. Fontenot. Okay. I will put him in with you. Let me give you a breakout room right now. I'm going to send you to room 1, Mr. Acevedo, and I'll send Mr. Fontenot there also.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. All right. Who else do we have? Okay, I think we're just waiting for Miss Townsley's attorney, right? And that is
Jocelyn Andrews.
Miss Andrews, right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
All right, so with Mr. Strickland, let me see if I can find that paperwork and we can proceed on that one. Mr. Strickland, 662068. Okay. No, not right now. There.
I think Kevin found it, Judge.
On Angelica Sosa, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I found it. Thank you very much. All right, Elizabeth Sosa. She is right there with Mr. Strickland. Okay. Will you please, Ms. Hurst, you're ready on this, right? Okay. And who's going to do this? Mr. King or Ms. Sanchez?
Your Honor, I can do it. That's fine.
All right, thank you.
Sorry, Judge. I don't know if you got my message, Judge. I had to step out. I was helping somebody on the fourth floor.
Oh.
What are we on right now?
We're doing a plea on 662068 Angelica Sosa.
66068.
Uh-huh,
Okay, one second.
662068. Okay,
Let me pull that up, Judge. I apologize. I just got back to my office.
yeah, that's all right. That's not a problem. Okay, and so we're going to, Ms. Sosa, will you please raise your right hand? You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Thank you. You may lower your hand. This is cause number 662068, the state of Texas versus Angelica Sosa. Counselors, please make your announcement.
It's not just for the state.
Joseph Strickland for Ms. Sosa.
All right, so are you Angelica Sosa?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes.
You've been charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway. Was that an amendment or is it waiving an enhancement? What is that, Ms. Sanchez?
Judge, it's not an amendment. We are waiving count 1 and proceeding on count 2 obstruction.
Well, any objection, Mr. Strickland?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that is approved then. All right, so you're charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway as a Class B misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to, Ms. Sanchez, can you share that waiver by any chance? Just so she can look at the signature.
Yes, Your Honor, one moment.
I'm going to have to learn how to do that, but not till tomorrow.
Could you give me co-host privileges, Judge?
So what we're looking for is a document entitled Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions. And do you recall reviewing that with your attorney, Ms. Sosa?
Yes.
Okay.
I can share that, Judge. I just need to be made a co-host to share it.
Okay, I did not hear you say that. Okay.
Sorry, Judge.
Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go, and you see, I just cited to you, Ms. Sosa, the range of punishment and the offense that you're charged with. And we're going to go to page 2 where it shows defendant's signature. Did you sign that, ma'am, even if it was electronically?
Yes.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but then later on you change your mind and you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to be able to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, Mr. Strickland, have you had an opportunity to discuss the charge with Ms. Sosa?
I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does she have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
She does.
Has she been able to assist you in her defense?
She has.
I will approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement is a $500 fine with court costs, 12 months deferred adjudication, DWI education course, victim impact panel, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and 50 hours of community service.
That's 50?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Strickland, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
So Ms. Sosa, to the offense of obstruction of a highway as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, ma'am?
Guilty.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes.
I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I'll place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 12 months. Assess a $500 fine plus court costs. You are to complete the DWI education course, a victim impact panel, the TAP evaluation, and on your vehicle, install ignition interlock for 1/2 the term of your probation, as well as complete 50 hours of community service. I'm going to also add another option. If you, I will give you credit for 24 hours community service if you are or become fully vaccinated for COVID. You will just need to show that proof to the probation department and you will get that credit, okay? Now that's strictly an option. It's not mandatory, but it will help you get through your community service requirement much easier, okay? All right, so the important thing that I want to stress is that deferred adjudication can be a good result if you keep all your promises and you're promising the court that you're going to follow all these conditions that I just went through. Because if that means that if you do that successfully, you will not have a conviction. But you need to know that if you fail to complete everything 100%, that the state can file a motion. And if I find sufficient reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
All right. Is there anything further from defense?
Yes, Judge, just a couple things. Ms. Sosa has completed, in anticipation of this plea, completed DWI education and the victim impact panel. We just ask that we be able to send those certificates over to probation to satisfy that requirement.
Okay, so she is going to get credit for the DWI education course and victim impact panel because she has previously completed that.
And we
Okay.
have those certificates, so we'll provide them.
I'm
And then
sorry,
Judge, We have those certificates that we'll be able to provide them to probation. And then Judge, if Ms. Sosa could have your permission to buy out some or all of her community service hours if she chooses to.
Yes, that leaves her 26 hours of community service that I will allow for her to buy out at a cost of $7.25 an hour. And I would like very much if she would don't make that donation to the San Antonio Food Bank because of the impact COVID has had and current situation with food shortages. So, but she will still need to complete those 24 hours if she does not do the COVID vaccination. Okay. All right. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Is there anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right. So Ms. Sosa, I have followed your agreement. That means you do not have a right to appeal. You did fill out a personal data sheet. Do you swear that everything you put on there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
All right. At this time, we're going to adjourn this hearing. I want to wish you the best of luck, ma'am. I hope that you successfully complete this and go on to have a wonderful life ahead of you. I'm going to ask you, you will see on your screen an invitation to join a breakout room. I'm going to ask you to click on that and talk to Mr. Corey Richardson, our CLO. He's going to give you important information on what to expect and how to proceed, okay? All right, this hearing is adjourned. Best of luck to you. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Strickland.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. That means did I not make you a co-host, Corey? I think I didn't, right?
I know, Your Honor. Thank you,
I
though.
think I will do that right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put Ms. Strickland in the breakout room. And I think it'll be breakout room number 2. Ms. Strickland, I'm sorry, I just misspoke. Mr. Strickland, would you like to join her in a breakout room or do you need to get to something else now?
Oh yeah, I'll sit in here with her.
Okay, then I'm going to send her right
Make sure
now.
Corey's not mean to her.
Well, actually, I think since you all are at your office that you don't need a separate room. Okay. All right. At this time, we're going to proceed with the plea for Julie Townsend. Is Miss Andrews here? Jocelyn Andrews? Okay, Miss Townsley, did you talk to her since before lunch?
I talked to her right after court and she said she was going to get back with me at 1:30 or she'll see me at 1:30.
Okay. But do you have her number? You might want to give her a call and let her know we're ready to do this.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What is that? Huh, I hope that's not significant.
This scares people.
Hmm. Okay, Miss Townsley, you got,
Okay, I'm sorry, I've been having problems getting back to Zoom. I did get a hold of her. She said if we could reschedule till tomorrow.
yeah, that's fine.
She's not done with her court that she's into right now.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. We'll just put this off till tomorrow, okay?
Yes, ma'am. 10 o'clock,
No, 1:30.
1:30. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you,
Um,
Miss Townsley.
Thank you
You-
so much, ma'am.
You can log off. Have a great afternoon. Thank you.
You too. You too.
Okay. That's it, right? I don't think we have anybody else waiting.
Mr. Fontenot is in a breakout room.
Oh, yes, okay. Well, he's still talking to his lawyer, right? Okay. You just don't want me to close out till they finish, right?
I think he was trying to plea, Your Honor.
Yeah, but they're still conferring, right?
Or they're going over the papers. My side, it looks like that's what they're doing.
You know what? I'm remembering, I don't think I saw that. I checked for that paperwork, so I think that's what they're doing. Let me go back and see if I can find it.
No, Your Honor, you're right. The papers have not been sent to you.
Oh, okay.
They are going over the papers.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Yeah, the plea papers.
All right. Well, we'll let that ride this time, but we're trying to get to the point where we're not going to do that anymore. So I think we're going to have to ease out of that habit.
I agree. I don't know, how they get scheduled or anything. So
Yeah. Well. Okay, we'll wait another, I guess, 10 minutes. And then otherwise, I think you guys got to go and get things done too, right? You have work waiting for you.
always.
Yeah. Mr. Esposito, did you all get through that paperwork? Let me check and see if I have it.
Not yet, Judge. Judge is finishing some references. So
Oh, on the first
it should
data
come in.
sheet? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So it should be coming in shortly.
All right.
Is it possible for me to get in a breakout room with Corey?
With Corey?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. Corey, did I make you co-host yet? No. Yeah, your co-host. Okay, so I'm going to ask Mr. Acevedo to go to, let's see, breakout room.
Two
Room 3,
or
room
three.
3,
Okay,
please. Thanks.
thank you, Your Honor.
And Mr. Fontenot doesn't know how to get out. Let me go and tell him how to get out of there. Mr. Fontenot, can you hear me? Oh. Mr. Fontenot, can you hear me? This is Judge Saldaña. Okay, well, I need for you to come back into the courtroom. So will you click on leave room? And then the next prompt you're going to get is leave breakout room, and it'll bring you back to the courtroom, okay? You see that? Leave room. Okay, great. Okay. I muted everyone. I didn't know that. Okay. Mr. Fontenot, can you
Yes,
unmute yourself? All right, did you finish signing everything?
I'm almost done with it. My
Oh,
laptop is a little. It's kind of hard to fill all these little things out.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
almost done.
okay. That's fine, thanks.
I finished it, Your Honor.
You did? Okay. Did you see the last thing where it says finish or submit or something like that?
Yes, Your Honor. On my screen, it says you're all set.
Okay, great. Let me find that now. All right.
You know, my screen, Your Honor, it shows it's in front of you.
Okay, great, thanks.
And Judge, on
Yes.
Mr. Acevedo's cases, he has Mr. Fontenot set for a plea, but he also has a Mr. David Dominguez on page 4 that I don't think we addressed. So I just wanted to let you know so
Okay.
we can get an update or a reset date.
All right, thank you. All right, I'll go ahead and finish signing this and then we can talk about that. Thank you.
Sorry, I was on mute. Kevin, on Dominguez, that one was reset to 511 this morning.
What happened on that case?
That one was reset to 511 pre-trial.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
No problem. It was real quick. I think I heard you when I was walking out because I was next door in the 187th this morning.
Oh, maybe. Thank you.
Just real quick, Judge, I just need to talk to Jeff, like take 1 second really quick and then we're ready to go.
Okay. So Mr. Acevedo, you want to talk to Jeff real quick? Is that what I heard?
Yes, ma'am. In a
Okay.
breakout room, please.
All right, let me put you back in a breakout room. And then Jeff will join you. Well, you are, let me see, you're in 2. Yeah, okay. All right. Jeff, you are already co-host, is that right? Or not? I think he must be, because I think he's gone. Yeah. Okay, I'll finish signing this in the meantime. Okay. Okay, you're in.
Okay, Judge, I think we're squared away once that paperwork's done.
Okay, great. Let me get myself out of here. It's wanting me to fill in some blanks on the personal data sheet. Mr. Fontenot did not put his home phone, probably because he only has a cell phone, right?
Yes, Judge, I think so.
I don't know why it's prompting me to do this, but I'm trying to get out and it says, wait a minute, not so fast. Well, okay, let me see if I can. I already signed everything, I thought. I must have missed something. Okay. Well, it keeps taking me back to that data sheet. Why is that? Oh, there it is. Okay. Thank you. All right. Mr. Fontenot, would you please, where's Mr. Fontenot?
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, sir, will you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. You may lower your hand. This is cause number 622750, the state of Texas versus Reynard Luis Fontenot. Counselors, please make your announcement.
Jeff King on behalf of the state.
All right, and
Attorney Albert Esposito for Ray Fontenot. Sorry, Your Honor, I was unmuting myself.
for some reason, I only got part of this, and the part I wanted, I didn't get. So let me see if I can find it real fast. Well, we can just share the waiver on the screen, right, Mr. King?
Yes, Your Honor. We can do
Okay, are
that.
you going to do this?
I
All right.
can. Right there, share.
All right. So are you Reynard Luis Fontenot?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you see on the waiver that you are charged with the offense of obstruction of a highway / roadway. As a Class B misdemeanor, the range of punishment for that is up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you recognize this document is one you reviewed with your attorney, right?
Yes.
And now we're going to go to page 2 where it says defendant's signature. Did you sign that?
Yes, I did.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you're waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have an agreement with a state and I follow it, but then later on tonight or tomorrow, you have a change of heart, you want to take back your plea, you actually would need my permission to be able to do that, but I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
If I assess a harsher punishment than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you. Also, may I see this, the waiver again? 1 second, the first page.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Your Honor.
I just have to make it harder on you, Mr. King,
It's all right. It's not that hard.
right up to the top. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Now you may take it away. So, Mr. Acevedo, have you had
Yes,
an
ma'am.
opportunity to discuss the charge with Mr. Fontenot?
I have, Your Honor.
In your opinion, does he have a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge?
He does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in his defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is an agreement. First, as a preliminary matter, we would move to amend the information, add count 2, obstruction of a highway, and subsequently move to dismiss count 1, DWI.
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, that is granted, approved. All right, thank you, Mr. King. You may proceed.
And then we would recommend 6 months of deferred adjudication, a $200 fine, plus court costs, DWI education, victim impact panel, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for 1/2 the term. And the papers are a little messed up because it says 6 months, but on the judge's notes that I will send out, I will put for 1/2 the term, so it'll be for the 3 months.
Okay,
$60 reimbursement to Texas DPS and a $50 Crime Stopper fee.
That's our understanding of the plea bargain, Your Honor.
okay. All right, so Mr. Fontenot, to the offense of obstruction of a highway / roadway as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea. I am not making any findings of guilt. I'll place you on deferred adjudication for a period of 6 months. Assess a $200 fine plus court costs. You are to complete the DW education course, the victim impact panel, and the TAP evaluation, and install on your vehicle ignition interlock for 1/2 term of your probation, or 6 months. Which one is it? Does it matter? Mr. King, you did
That'd be
clarify.
3 months, Your Honor, for half
3
the term.
months. Okay, for 3 months. Yeah, that's half the term. Thank you. You are to pay $60 reimbursement to the Texas Department of Public Safety and a $50 Crime Stoppers fee. Your community service, there is none. Is that correct? No. Oh, yeah. No. What is a community service? None?
I think it was, hold on. It was no requirement, Your Honor.
Not requiring it. Okay. All right. So is there anything further from defense?
Yes, Judge, just one other thing. If we can allow Mr. Fontenot to report via Zoom, he currently resides in Houston, Texas, Judge. If need be, he also said he can be here, once a month if he needs to be in person, but seeing if we can request that he can report via Zoom.
All right. Well, if he prefers to come in person. Okay, so if I'm understanding you correctly, he does want to report by Zoom.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a problem. Is it, Mr. Richardson?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, great. All right. Anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Fontenot, I have followed your agreement, so that means you do not have a right to appeal. You did fill out a personal data sheet. Do you swear that everything you put on there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. We are going to terminate this hearing. You will be getting a prompt on your screen to join a breakout room with Mr. Richardson. And you just need to click on that. He's going to give you important information on how to proceed and what to expect. And furthermore, you will be allowed to report through Zoom for the probation, okay?
Thank you,
All
Your
right.
Honor.
Want to wish you the best of luck, sir. Anything
Thank
further
you.
from anybody else? No?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
Nothing
this
further, Your Honor.
hearing is adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. You have a great afternoon. Thank you.
You as well. Give me a call later, Ray.
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay. And you are co-host, Mr. Richardson, right? So let me put Mr. Fontenot in breakout room 2. Okay, he was actually here we go, right here. So when you see that, Mr. Fontenot, you just click on it and you'll be in room 2, okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay.
And Your Honor, I sent the judge's notes like I usually do. I did forget to tick a box off for the TAP evaluation that you ordered. So whenever you do it and sign it, would you make sure you click on the TAP evaluation?
Yeah, I'm going to go back. Actually, let me see if I have it. I printed only a part of this, and I'm not sure I have no, I don't have the plea bargain paperwork. I'm going to go back and get all of that.
No, I just sent it to you on Adobe Sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
I've been doing the misdemeanor plea sheets, like Adobe Sign, just like we have visiting judges, right? So,
oh, right. Okay.
so then it goes up automatically to the
To the
clerk whenever you sign, so they have the
That
judgment
is-
and all that.
I have to say thank you all for that. That just makes my life a lot simpler. Okay, well, let me go ahead and finish signing what I already have.
And I'm sure the clerks enjoy it too.
Right? They don't have to be nagging. It's like, are you coming
Yeah.
to the courthouse?
Judge, and I just have one question for you whenever you get a second.
Okay.
So I can let endeavor here know.
Yeah.
So as if the attorney asks for a reset, is there like a rule like where she's okay to reset something if it's maybe like less than 6 months old, for example, or is it just a no, like everybody has to come to the docket? What is your policy on that?
Well, I'll tell you, my policy has been, because of this pandemic, I'm really trying to work with everyone. And so because I do not want to harm the defendant's constitutional rights. So if somebody's not ready, then I'm going to give them more time to get ready. Because ultimately, the one that would get hurt about that would be the defendant.
Okay.
So now it has worked out very well because everybody's been, very diligent. So, but I do want to keep track of the number of resets ultimately, because, I can't let it go on forever. But yeah, so yeah, I don't think I'm going to hesitate, or she couldn't hesitate to give them a reset if they ask for it.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
that sounds good.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, everybody, let's see, they're still in Mr. Fontenot and Mr. Richardson are still in the breakout room. But I think other than that, we're done. Yeah.
I think
Okay,
so.
everybody else can leave. Thank you very much. I
Thank
don't
you,
think we
Judge.
have a record of anything else. Mr. Courtois, thank you so much for helping.
You are
Really
very
appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're welcome, Judge. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Really appreciate it.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're in a transition period.
Yes.
Again, it sounds like.
Right.
So sorry to hear Aleda's leaving.
Oh yeah, it's going to be hard on all of us, but it's, one
Yeah.
of those things. So,
Well, if there's anything I can do to help ease your job a little, please let me know.
oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
You have a great afternoon.
All right. You too. Thank you, Judge.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. I think we're done.
Everything good to go?
Yeah, everybody go and take a break for a change.
Thank you, Judge. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
Hey.
Can you excuse Mr. Fontenot? You did talk to Mr. Richardson, right?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You have a good life, sir. Take care.
Thank you. You too. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.